Bismillahi alhamdulillahi wassalatu wassalamu ala rasulillahi rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wahlul uqdatam min lisani yafqahu qawli. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Today we will be doing our lesson 14B of our Unlock Qur'an series, course 1. Inshallah, in today's lesson, we are going to do few more words of fi'al mudari. And what is fi'al mudari? Just let's revise again. Madi was the past tense, and that's the perfect tense because it's the past, it's done. And fi'al mudari is imperfect tense. Why is it called imperfect? Because it is about the present, present and future, something which is some kind of an action which is being done right now, or it will be done later. And we will be doing yadribu, yasma'u, ya'lamu, and ya'malu. These are the 4 words we'll be doing, but we'll also do revision. The previous lesson, the words we did in the last lesson, let's revise that also. Now, first of all, let's revise, do a quick revision about what all we have done up till now. So we have learned that Arabic are of 3 types. One is noun, verb, and particle. Noun, ism. Ism is, what is ism? It's a name of a person, place, or thing. And how do you know that a word is ism? It's a noun. You will know it because it will begin with al, or it will end with an, un, in, or it will end with un, in, at. That's the plural. So then you will know that it is a noun. Fi'al, we have done fi'al. What is fi'al? Fi'al is an action. It's a verb. It's an action word. It shows what action has been done, or is being done, or will be done. Now, harf are particles. These are little words which are going to join the nouns or the verbs, and they are bi, li, min, fi, inna, ala, ila, and so on. We've done a lot of them. Okay, today we are doing fi'al, and we have learned that in the Arabic language, fi'al has got mostly, majority of the times, there are 3 root letters. It always has 3. Some do have 4, but maximum there are 3, and we'll always focus on this. For example, fa'ala is the root letter of fa'al. Fataha is the root letter of fataha. Nun sad ra is the root letter of nasara, and dad, ra, and ba is the root letter for daraba. Okay, so fa'al is of 3 types. Okay, fa'al, the verb fa'al, is of 3 types. One is madi, that which is done. One is mudari', that which is being done right now or will be done later. And the next one is amr. Amr is a command or order, which we have still not done. Inshallah, we will do it in the next class. All right, so let's quickly do a little revision. I just made these little comparative today to give a little clarity, especially because we've been doing past and present, perfect and imperfect tense, madi and mudari. So let's do a little comparison. So first of all, on your right side, you will see that is madi. So madi, we know down on the right side, you will do he helped, they helped, you helped, I helped, you all helped, we all helped. So it was nasara, he helped, nasaru, they helped, nasarta, you helped, nasartu, I helped, nasartum, you all helped, nasarna, we helped. So nasara, nasaru, nasarta, nasartu, nasartum, nasarna. Good. Now, this we have done. Alhamdulillah, we had lots of practice, and I think by now you all know the madi very well. Now, let's look at mudari. Now, in mudari, we know that mudari, the word is intact as it is, and always there is an addition before the word. So here right now, they say nasara. We are doing nasara, and you will see before nasara is yansuru, ya is there, tansuru, ta, ansuru, al. So before there is a prefix of ya, ta, hamza, and noon. Now, how will you remember? So today I have done a little bit of, I was just thinking that how can I show you some trick so that you never forget, because of course there is a possibility of confusion. So the trick is, think, in this whole list of mudare, we have got two persons there. One is Yasir and the other is Tawfiq. Now you see in this on the sides I have written Yasir and just remember Yasir and Tawfiq. Now where is Tawfiq? Tawfiq is when we say Yasir. Sorry, Yas, not Tawfiq. Yasir. Where is Yasir? Yasir. That means he helps. Yasir yansuru. We are talking about he. Okay, he helps. They help. So we said instead of he, we can say he helps, or we can say Yasir helps, right? So we can say yansuru, or we can say Yasir yansuru. Yasir yansuru. And if it is plural, we just for our own convenience, we made it into Yasirun. I mean, we don't when you address somebody, you don't say like, yes, if in one house, if in one house there are lot of the same names, the same name people, then you can say Yasir. In one house there's one Yasir, my nephew is a Yasir, my son is Yasir, and my uncle is Yasir, then I can say Yasirun. Okay, so like, I mean, this is it doesn't normally happen, but for our own convenience we are thinking there is one Yasir and there is also Yasirun. So keep Yasir and Yasirun in your head. Now you will see Yasir, Yasir yansuru, he helped. Yasirun yansurun. So he helped, they helped. Yasir helped, Yasir helped, and Yasurun helped. All right. So now, why was I repeating this so many times? Just for you to have a connection. Remember, Yasir yansuru, Yasirun yansuru. Yasir starts with a ya, and yansuru starts with a ya. Because Yasir connected always. Yansuru, Yasir, Yansuru. So always remember he and they will always start with a ya. So I'm just giving you a little trick so that you never forget when it begins. Ya, Yasir, Yansuru, Yasir, Ya'lamu, Yasir, Fa'alu. So remember that, okay? So Yasir, Yansuru, Yasirun, Yansurun. So we've learned that when it is he helps and they helps, it will always begin with a ya. And we also know any word will always begin with a sukoon, and the third letter will be a dhamma. The middle will change. So here, first is noon, is a sukoon. The third letter is a dhamma. Middle letter will change. So yansuru. So I want you to like totally keep it in your head nicely that Yasir means ya. So the first two, yansuru, yansurun, yansuru, yansurun, Yasir, Yasirun, Yansuru, Yansurun. Okay. All right. Now the next one. So we know this starts with a ya. Now let's see how should we remember the tansuru, ansuru. How you remember nansuru. All right. Now look at this. Tawfiq. We have Tawfiq. Yasir is done. Tawfiq is for you. Tawfiq, tansuru. And then it is anansur. And then tawfiqun, tansurun, and nahnu nansuru. So let's look only at Tawfiq. So Tawfiq is here. Tawfiq tansuru and Tawfiqun tansurun. Okay. You helped and you all helped. You helped, you all helped. Now I just so the question is who helped? You know, who helped, who all helped. So I just put, look on the side, I just put, like in the English it is where, like for example, where are you going? So I put here tum kahan ja rahe ho in Urdu. Those who are doing it Hindi, tum kahan ja rahe ho, it's the same thing, but I just wrote it in Hindi also. And the Arabic, aina anta tadhab. So here you will say tum, you. Tum means you. Tum, you. Tum starts with ta. तुम कहाँ जा रहे हो? It starts with ta. And aina anta. Anta also has a ta. So have a connection. When you're talking about anta and you, that is you. Anta is you. Tum is you. Oh, that's my cat. Anta is you. Tum is you. So remember ta, tum, tansuru. You want to? He also wants to learn. So, always remember when it is you, and all those who know Urdu, Arabic, and Hindi, you know tum. You is tum. Tum starts with ta. So always when there is you, it will be ta. So tansuru, you help. Tansurun, we help. So tawfiq, tansuru. Tawfiqun, tansurun. All right. So I just made a little bit, just to make it easy for you. So let's you. Why are you here? Just sit on the side. Yes, good boy. All right. Now let's practice. Tawfiq, tansuru. Tawfiq. Now I can tell a child to go, but how can I tell this cat to go? So Tawfiq, tansuru. You help. You help. I help. Let's practice. You help. Tansuru. I help. Ansuru. Now another thing you can say. I begins with I. Ansur also ana. I. I is, look at I as a hamza, as a alif. So remember, whenever you want referring to yourself, it will always begin with a. I. Ah. I. Think of I as an hamza. All right. Now you say ansur. So you'll know whenever you're talking about yourself, always it will begin with hamza, and that's the only one. Ansur. Ansur means ana, I. So I, you're talking about yourself, ana, ansur. So you help, tansuru. I help, ansur. And then you all help. Tawfiqun, tansurun. Tawfiqun, tansurun. You all help. Tawfiqun, tansurun. And we helped. We all helped. Nahnu nansuru. Nahnu nansuru. We help. Okay. So now I think this is good. So now let's practice the other words which we did yesterday, so we can have a little more practice. The next word was khalaqa. We did khalaqa. So madi, let's practice. Khalaqa, khalaqu. He created, they created. Khalaqa, khalaqu. Then you created, I created. So khalaqta, khalaqtu. Khalaqta, khalaqtu. You created, I created. Khalaqtum, you all created. Khalaqna, we all created. So let's do it once more. Khalaqa, khalaqu. Khalaqta, khalaqtu. Khalaqtum, khalaqna. So we got this. Let's come to mudari. Yakhluqu. Yakhluqu. Yakhluquna. Yasir. Yasir. Yakhluqu. Yasiruna. Yakhluquna. He creates, they create. He creates, yakhluqu. They create, yakhluquna. Again, he creates, yakhluqu. They create, yakhluquna. Then you create, takhluqu. I create, I akhluqu. I akhluqu. You create. When I'm saying you create, remember tum, anta, ta, takhluqu. You, as soon as it is you create, takhluqu. We all create, takhluquna. And I create, nakhluqu. So let's practice. You create, takhluqu. I create, akhluqu. You all create, takhluquna. We all create, nakhluquna. So tawfiq, takhluqu. You create, tawfiq, takhluqu. Ana akhluqu. Tawfiqun, takhluqun. Nahnu nakhluq. So let's quickly do it once more. Yakhluqu, yakhluquna. Takhluqu, أخلق تخلقون نخلقون نخلق. Okay, good. Now let's, the other word which we did here, then the last class was zakara. Zakara. Let's practice the madi. Zakara, zakaru. He remembered, they remembered. Zakara, zakaru. Zakarta, zakartu. You remembered, I remembered. Zakartum, you all remembered. Zakarna, we all remembered. Zakara, zakaru, zakarta, zakartu, zakartum, zakarna. Now come to Mudari. Yazkuru, ya, yazkuru, yazkuruna, yazkuru, yazkuruna. He remembered, they remembered. Yazkuru, he remembered. Yazkuruna, they remembered. Tazkuru, you remembered. Azkur, I remembered. Tazkuru, 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 azkuru. You remember, I remember. Tazkuruna, you all remembered. Nazkuru, we all remembered. Tazkuruna, nazkur. You all remember, we all remembered. Let's practice. Yazkuru, yazkuruna. Tazkuru, azkuru. Nazkuruna, nazkur. Okay, this is all about yesterday. We had already done it, so we are just repeating it. Now the last word which we did yesterday was abada. Let's do the past, the madi. Abada, abada, abadu. Abatta, abattu, abattum, abadna. By now I think you all must have become experts in doing the madi. Now let's do the mudari. Mudari. Ya'budu, ya'buduna. He worships, they worship. Ya'budu, ya'buduna. Then ta'budu, a'bud. You worship, I worship. You worship, ta'budu. I worship, a'budu. Ta'budu, a'bud. Ta'budu, a'bud. Then you all worship, ya'buduna. We all worship, na'buduna. Ta'buduna, na'buduna. So you all have to just remember where ya comes, ta comes, al hamza and noon. So just keep this in your mind. So ya'budu, ya'buduna. So he worships, they worship. Ta'budu, you worship. Abudu, I worship. Ta'buduna, you all worship. And na'budu, we all worship. Alhamdulillah. So we did our little bit of revision. Let's do a little quiz for you. Can you translate? Ma fa'altum. Ma fa'altum.
You all have not done.
MashaAllah, good. Ma means you not, and fa'altum, you all. It's about very good. Wala ana abidun. Give me the meaning.
Nor are you worship. No one.
Wala and not. Ana, I.
And nor
and nor am I a worshipper.
Correct. And nor am I a worshipper. Because wala, wa is and, la is not, it's a negation. So nor. Ana means I. See? Yeah, so you see in this, only there is one I. And straight away you knew because it's I. Ana is I. So, and nor am I a worshipper. MashaAllah, good. Alright. Translate this. وَقَدْ خَلَقْتُ. Qad means indeed. Khalaqtu.
Indeed, I created.
And indeed
I created.
Yes. Wa and yes. Very good. Wa indeed. Wa and qad indeed. And khalaqtu. Khalaqtu. See, khalaqtu. Khalaqtum. You should now remember. That's the past. The madi. So mashallah. Good. That's how now as you keep practicing, you will start getting more and more clarity, and by the time you will actually finish the course and we'll start reading the Quran, you'll just get it. Now this is just the beginning. We are learning all this. Now let's start today's lesson, inshallah. I hope we had enough revision for yesterday's the last lesson. So today we are going to practice on fi'al mudari of these two words first very nicely. Daraba, samia. And first for now let's do these two. Daraba. What's the meaning of daraba? To hit. Daraba, to hit. Sami'a, to listen. Sami'a,
Listen.
to listen. So you should know the meaning of these two words. Daraba is to hit and sami'a, to listen. Okay? Now let's practice. So look, let's do the madi. He hit, they hit, you hit, I hit, you all hit, we all hit. So daraba, okay, you do. Can you do it? Just tell me, and I'll do actions and you say. Say it.
Daraba,
Hmm.
Darabu,
Hmm.
Darabta,
Hmm.
Darabtu,
Hmm.
Darabtum,
Hmm.
Darabna.
MashaAllah. Very good. So we know now. Daraba, darabu, darabta, darabtu, darabtum, darabna. Now this is what we have to learn. He hits.
Yadribu,
Yadribu. Yes. Okay, you said. They hit.
Yadribu,
So he
Yadribuna.
yadribuna. So again, he hits.
oh, acha,
Yadribu.
देखा मैंने.
They hit.
Yadribuna.
Very good. Then you hit. You remember
Tadribu.
tum. You means tum.
Tum.
Ta. You.
Tadribu. I
I.
adribu.
Adrib. I Hamza. So you remember tum. Tawfiq. Remember Tawfiq is hitting now. So ta. Tawfiq. And those in Urdu and Hindi and Arabic. Anta. Ta. You. Tum. Ta. So remember that way. So you hit. Immediately you is tum. Tadribu. I hit.
Tadribu.
You
Adribu.
know it is alif. Adrib. Okay. Then you all hit. Again you.
Tadribuna.
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 sorry.
And you know tadribu is singular. When you want to make it plural, you say just add un, in, an. Un, in, at. You know that. At is for the feminine gender and un and in will be for the masculine. Okay. And we hit.
Nadribu,
Nadribu. Okay, now let's practice. He hit, yadribu. They hit, yadribuna. He hit, yadribu. They hit, yadribuna. You hit, tadribu. I hit, adribu.
Nadribu,
You hit, tadribu. I hit, adribu. You, as soon as I say you must remember ta. You hit, tadribu. I hit. I means alif. You remember alif, Hamza. I hit, adribu. You hit, tadribu. I hit, adribu. Now again, you all hit. Again, you, ta. You all hit, tadribuna. You all hit, tadribuna. And we all hit, nahnu. You know the meaning of nahnu means we. So nahnu begins with noon. So we is nahnu. You should remember the word we, nahnu. So we all hit. So nadrubu. It will begin with noon. So you have to in your head, you have to remember where ya and hamza and ta and noon will come. So this little trick I gave you today, you can just write a note on the side. I hope you're writing notes, and then you can figure out. It will become easy for you, and you'll not forget later on. All right, translate. Wa yadribu, wa yadribu.
and he hits,
Yes, he
and
hits.
he will hit.
Yeah, both. Because why? Because mudare means the present and the future. Mudare is imperfect tense. So he hits. That means it is present. He will hit. That means it is the future. So both are correct. Alhamdulillah. Smiley face for good job done. All right. The next word is yasma'u. Yasma'u. So let's do the past. Some you now okay. You say. He listened.
Samia.
They listened.
Samiu.
You listened.
Samita.
I listened.
Samitu.
You all listened.
Samitum.
We listened.
Samina.
Very good. سمع سمعوا سمعت سمعت سمعتم سمعنا. So this is good. Now this one, like mudare. Let's practice mudare, okay? He listens.
Yasmau.
They listen.
Yasmauna.
Very good. You listen.
Tasmau.
I listen.
Asmau.
You all listen.
Tasmauna.
We all listen.
Nasmau.
Mesh. Very good. Nasma'u. Very good. So let's practice. Yasma'u, yasma'una. Yasma'u, yasma'una. Tasma'u, asma'u. Tasma'u, asma'u. Tasma'una. Nasma'u. Tasma'una. Nasma'u. So you should have this in your head. Yasma'u, yasma'una. Tasma'u, asma'u. Asma'una. Nasma'u. Okay. All right, now that alhamdulillah, again smiley face for good job done. And let's look at a new word here, maza. Maza means what? What? So it is used with the verbs. Whenever you use the word maza, it will be used for with the verb, and it is occurring in the Quran 27 times. So let's look at the first sentence. Yasma'u, yasma'una. Okay, now keep this in your head. He listens, they listen. Okay. Mada yasma'u.
Yasma'ul Qur'an.
Yes, yasma'ul Qur'ana. Mada. So what's the meaning of mada? What?
What?
So when you say Mada yasma'u, Mada what? Yasma'u, he listens. What? He listens. Like of course in Arabic it is like what? He listens, but in English it's not a proper question. It is what does he listen? So but you get you understand. Mada what? Yasma'u, he listens. So yasma'u, he listens al-Quran. The Quran. He listens to the Quran. Now, ماذا يسمعون? What does he?
Yasma'una al-Qur'an.
Very good. So, answer is ماذا يسمعون? يسمعون القرآن. ماذا يسمعون? يسمعون القرآن. Good answer. Now, the next one. Let's look at the next four group. Let's revise that. تسمع, you listen. أسمع, I listen. تسمعون, you all listen. Nasma'u, we listen. So we know that you listen, I listen, you all listen, we all listen. Tasma'u, asma'u, tasma'una, nasma'u. Okay. Question. Mada, what? Tasma'u. That means what? Can you tell me the meaning of this in English? What? Mada tasma'u?
What do you listen?
Yes. What do you listen? So the answer is?
Asma'ul Qur'an.
Very good. Tell me the meaning. ماذا تسمعون? In English.
मैंने कुरान पाक मैं
What
कुरान
do
पाक
you
सुनती हूँ.
all listen?
Many. You. It's not.
What do you all listen?
Yes. تسمعون means you all listen. See?
अच्छा मैंने सुन गया उसका तो.
أسمع. أسمع. What? ماذا أسمع? So then you will say أسمع القرآن. But now ماذا تسمعون? That means what do you all listen? Then you say نسمع القرآن. Okay, it's okay. Now this is just practice. So the reason we are doing all this practice is we're just reading question answers. So you're able to now understand it in a sentence or in a question. So when we do this kind of practice, small practice, eventually when we come down to reading the Quran, inshallah, we will be starting in the next course, we start Surah Baqarah. So when actually you'll be reading Surah Baqarah, you should be able to identify the words you have learned, and you will be able to do it, inshallah. Okay, so meaning of La yasma'una. Yasma'un.
They,
La yasma'una.
they do not listen and they will not
Listen.
Very
listen.
good. They do not listen and they will not listen. ماذا يسمعوا؟ يسمعوا. It's a question. Give me the answer.
Samyan, मैं तो माजी हो गया. Yasma.
Yasma'ul Quran.
Yes. ماذا يسمعوا؟ يسمعوا القرآن. What does he listen? He listens to Quran. So he's asking, what does he listen? So answer will be he listens. He listen and he says. So we're asking, what does he listen? So answer is going back to him. He listens Quran. Okay. So answer is. So if I ask you, what do you listen? The answer is going back to you. See? And remember this. So for example, let me go. ماذا let me go. ماذا يسمع? What does he listen? So you'll say he listens to the Quran. And you say, what ماذا تسمعون? That what do they listen? You say they listen to Quran. So the question is to them and the answer is also going back on them. But here the question is, it's coming to you. That is he, somebody else. Now it's coming to you direct. What do you listen? ماذا تسمعون? So you say أسمع القرآن. I listen. So when I'm asking you a question, what do you listen? You will not give me an answer, you listen. Quran, you will say I listen, isn't? When I ask you this question, what do you listen? You will say, oh, I listen to the Quran. You won't say again, what do you listen to the Quran. So the answer will change here. Maza tasma'u, you say asma'u Quran. That's why I put it down there. Look down there. You have given this breakup there. Tasma'u, asma'u, tasma'una, nasma'u. You listen, I listen, you all listen, we all listen. So maza tasma'u, what do you listen? I listen to Quran, asma'u Quran. And maza tasma'una, what do you all listen? Then we all listen. Nahnu nasma'u al-Quran.
Yasma'u.
Okay, so now it's okay, it is good. Where were you? Yes, Ma'u. Yes, Ma'u. Okay, congratulations. Alhamdulillah. Again, smiley face for you for doing a good job. This thing, yeah, they know this. Fa'ala, fa'alu, fa'alta, fa'altu, fa'altum, fa'alna. And then if you do the mudare, it will be yaf'ala, yaf'aluna, taf'alu, af'alu, taf'aluna, naf'al. You know this. Okay, now there's something important I want to show you. Now, we are going to do the verbs. This is all the verbs, and there are 3 columns. The third column we haven't done, so it's shaded and we're not going to read it. The one in black we are going to read. So let's read the first one. The first line is fa fataha. Fataha is, can you tell me, is it a madi or a mudari'?
Mazi.
Madi. So fataha is madi and yaftahu is mudari'. Okay. So now you have to compare. Okay, the madi and mudari'. Fataha, he opened. Yaftahu, he opens or he will open. This is the difference. Fataha, yaftahu. Same as fa'ala, yaf'alu.
Definitely.
Same as ja'ala, yaj'alu.
Yes.
So this is an example. Fataha, yaftahu. Fa'ala, yaf'alu. Ja'ala, yaj'alu. So now we have to remember fataha, yaftahu. Okay, now next line. Nasara, he helped. Yansuru, he helps or he will help. So it is from Nun. Nasara, yansuru. That means he helps or he will help. Same as khalaqa, يخلق ذكر يذكر عبد يعبد. Same. Look at that. نصر ينصر خلق يخلق ذكر يذكر عبد يعبد. Also notice and see يفتح ينصر. So يفتح, the first, that is ya, it begins with a ya of course because it's a mudari, but fa is the first letter, it has got sukoon, and the last letter is ha, it's got dhamma. And here also for yansuru, the first noon has got a sukoon, the last has got a dhamma. Same. It's going to be exactly the same for every word, but in the middle it is changing. Ta has got a fatha, sa has got a dhamma. Okay, now let's come to the next. So we have learned fataha, yaftahu, nasara, yansuru. Next, daraba. What's the meaning of daraba? To hit somebody, to strike onto somebody. Daraba. So daraba, past, he hit. Yadribu, he hit. He hits or he will hit. So look at ra, the ba is sukoon, ba is dhamma, same like all the words. Here ra has got a kasra. Yadribu. Don't get confused. Now the reason we are doing this so that you will start understanding when this changes. So this is like a very gradual, I'm giving you a very gradual introduction to you so that you'll never get confused. It will be so simple for you to learn, just like you have learned Madi. You know your Madi. So for Mudare, there is a lot more branches in it, and we will learn it. So Daraba, he hit. Yadribu, he hits or he will hit. Just like Ghafara, Yaghfiru. Same type. Ghafara, Yaghfiru. All right, the next one. Sami'a. Sami'a, listened. He heard. He listened. Past. Yasma'u, he listens or he will listen. So Sami'a, Yasma'u. That's just like Alima, Ya'lamu, and Amila, Ya'malu. Same. Okay. Now you want to remember this. Let's look at it. Let's practice this once more. Fataha yaftahu, nasara yansuru, daraba yadribu, sami'a yasma'u. You must remember this table. It's going to be like a table. So you must remember this table very nicely, okay? Make sure you keep it in your mind. But how will you remember? I always give you tricks. I'll give you a trick. How to remember? Like this. Remember, if you open the Qur'an, open Fataha, Allah will help you. Help. Nasara. Otherwise, you will be hit. Hit. Daraba. Therefore, listen. Samia. Just remember, if you open the Quran, Allah will help you. Otherwise, you will be hit. Therefore, listen. Okay? So, Fataha, Nasara, Daraba, Samia. Fataha. If you open the Quran, Fataha. Allah will help you. Help. Nasara. And then, otherwise, you will be hit. Hit. Daraba. Therefore, so you must listen. Listen, Samia. So this way, this is just a way of remembering this, because this is like a table and you must not forget this table. So Fataha, Nasara, Daraba, Samia. Okay, Alhamdulillah, we finished the sixth one. Now these two words more, which is normally a homework for you to do it practice at home, but we will do it together. Alima means he knew, and amila means he did something, which is someone is doing something. Amal is a something, job which is being done. Amila, alima, amila, and look here, both of them are having kasra. So basically, sami'a, alima, amila, all the second letter, the middle letter is all have a kasra. So let's see how it works. Same like Samya. So both of these are going to be exactly like Samya. Let's practice. Okay, Alima. Alima, let's practice. Alima, alimu. He knew, they knew. Alimta, alimtu. You knew, I knew. Alimtum, you all knew. Alimna, we all knew. Okay, now that's the Madi. Let's do Mudari'. Mudari', he knows. يعلم, they know. يعلمون, he knows, they know. يعلم, يعلمون. Then you know. You, tum, أنت, ta, توفيق. You know. تعلمون. I know. I, أعلم. Remember. So remember those tricks which I taught you. تعلم, you know. أعلم, I know. تعلم, you know. أعلم, I know. Then تعلمون, ta, you. Again, you know. You all know. You, ta. You all know. تعلمون. Then we all know. نحن. نحن is نعلم. So you all know. تعلمون. We all know. نعلم. تعلمون. نعلم. You all know. We all know. تعلمون. نعلم. Let's practice once more. يعلم. All of you, you all can, you are, when you're watching this video, you are listening to it, you keep practicing behind me on your own, because this is like it's like a live class you're having. So يعلم, يعلمون. يعلم, يعلمون. تعلم, أعلم. تعلم, أعلم. تعلمون. نعلم. تعلمون. نعلم. Okay, so he knows, they know, you know, I know, you all know, we all know. يعلم, يعلمون. تعلم, أعلم. تعلمون. نعلم. So we had a good revision for this. So وتعلمون. Give me the meaning of this.
And you all will know, and you all know.
MashaAllah. Translate. Give me the meaning. Allahu ya'lamu. Ya'lamu.
Allah knows, Allah will know.
Yes. Afala ta'lamuna.
Ya'lamuna.
Sorry,
It's
ya'lamuna.
ya.
Afala ya'lamuna. Hmm?
So they, so do you.
B.
Hmm?
So they will not know,
Hmm?
and so do they not know. Both of these, yeah.
Yes. So, do they not? Afal. So, we done. Means a question. It's a question. So before fala, it's asking, do they not? Fala. So they not. As soon as you add it is a question. So do they not know, or so do they will not know? Okay. Then هل تعلم القرآن? تعلم القرآن.
Naam alamul Quran.
Yes. هل تعلم. What's the meaning of تعلم? You.
You, ta is you.
You. Ta is like, did you, تعلم القرآن? See, نعم أعلم القرآن. Yes. So ta and alif. Good. MashaAllah. Translate. Do you all know?
Hal ya'lamuna. Sorry,
تعلمون.
Talamuna. You all know. Yeah.
You, remember you? Ta.
Ta.
Yeah. So when you say ya'lamuna means he. Ta'lamuna
He.
means you're
They
talking about,
all. We
yeah,
all.
you, yeah, yeah. Okay, good. All right. So, all right. Now, amila. Let's practice this. Amila, he worked, they worked. Amila, amilu, you worked, I worked. Amilta, amiltu, you all worked. We all worked. Amiltum, amilna. So you should be able to say quick. Amila, amilu, amilta, amiltu, amiltum, amilna. Like you should reach that stage of saying quick. Any word given to you, you should be say amila, amilu, amilta, amiltu, amiltum, amilna. You should become better than me. All right.
Yeah.
So now mudara, same thing mudara. You should be able to tell me. يعملوا يعملون تعملوا تعملوا تعملون نعمل. Okay. So let's practice. He does, they do. يعملوا يعملون. He does, they do. يعملوا يعملون. يعملوا يعملون. He does, they do. يعملوا, you do. أعمل, I do. Sorry, تعملوا, you do. أعمل, I do. You do, I do. تعملوا, أعمل. Then you all do. تعملون. We all do. تعملوا. Okay? You
Um,
all do. تعملون. We all do. نعمل. So you all do. We all do. تعملون. نعمل. So this is also done now. Alhamdulillah. So هل تعمل صالحا?
Naam Amal Amal Saleha.
So Saleh, what is a Saleh is a name of a man, but what's the meaning of Saleh?
The righteous.
Yes, yes. Good deeds, the
Good deeds.
righteous,
Yeah.
yeah, good actions and deeds. Saleh, someone who does. So هل تعلمون خيرا? هل تعلمون خيرا?
نعم. علمنا خيرا.
Alimna.
No. تعلمون.
Namal.
نعمل. تعلمون.
Amaluna. Namalu. Yeah.
Let me go back here. هل تعملون? You all do. نعمل, we all do. So
Namal.
do you all do, are you all doing good? So you will say yes, we are doing good. So when it is you all, the answer has to be on we all. See? So when I ask you directly you, so your answer will be yes, I. But I say you all, the answer will be yes, we all. Yes, we all. Okay? So all right. So هل تعملون خيرا? You say نعم نعمل خيرا. MashaAllah, well done. Good job. Now let's do a little, at the end of each class, we do a little learning tip. Let's see, today's learning tip is the 7th homework. The tip is that recite different surahs in your salah. Every time when you're praying, try to change the surahs, whichever you have learned. So, and try to recite the surahs which you understand. So some of us, have a bad habit of reciting some of the surahs of which we already know. Easy one, Qul Wallahu Ahad, Inna Atayna Kal Kawthar, or Wal Asr, some easy ones. We just keep repeating the same surahs, but try to change the surahs, and let's not do it. Let's not do it because especially now that you understand. So at the end of this course, we will finish 6 surahs. Already we have finished so many surahs. So by the end of this course, you will know 6 surahs with its meaning. So make sure you try to recite the surahs which we have learned. And now and if you do that, if you try to recite the surahs with understanding during your salah especially, this will have multiple benefits for you. You will enjoy the tilawa, number one, because when you're praying, you will know exactly what it means. You know, like Asr, we did, well, Asr, we said Asr, we did. Now, if you pray Asr in your Salah, you will really enjoy. Wal Asr, innal insana lafi khusr, illa allazina amanu, except those who learn, who have believed, had faith, wa amil salihat, they did good deeds, wa tawasaw bil haqq, advise each other with truth, wa tawasaw bis sabr, advise each other for patience. Now look, you already know this meaning. Now when you're going to be praying and reciting this surah, you'll understand it, and how much enjoyable it will be when you will actually understand. Even Surah Fatiha, now every rakah you're reading Surah Fatiha. You understand? You know the meaning of Surah Fatiha. You'll enjoy it more. So you will have more focus in Salah, so therefore get more rewards. And you will get a chance to revise the words and their meanings. And your memory will be improved also, because you're remembering, you're trying to memorize, so your memory will be improved. So Alhamdulillah, today, by the end of today's lesson 14, we finish 14a and b. We have learned 174 words which occur in the Quran, almost 36,556 times. Homework, remember, 5 minutes, just read the homework, do tilawat, 5 minutes, just try to memorize, do your vocabulary book, look at the vocabulary sheet you have, look at your homework, the workbooks I have given you, do the workbook after each class, the quiz, Google quiz I give you, which is there on the description, do the quiz after you finish this. And if you don't still understand, you can listen to the lesson again. So you are the chosen ones. Allah has selected you to learn the Quran. Don't reject this simple selection walking away. Pray for yourself and for your friends. Rabbi zidni ilman, and pray for your classmates. Oh Allah, help us to learn the Quran in the Quran class together. And remember to keep this vocabulary sheet always with you, and keep looking at the words so you learn better. Let's do our dua before we close for today. May Allah help us to recite, understand, ponder, implement, propagate, and memorize the Quran. Subhanaka Allahumma wa bihamdika. Nashhadu an la ilaha illallah. أنت نستغفرك ونتوب إليك. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.